I don't understand how sometimes be just the ability to socialize just comes so naturally to some people. And for me, it's so difficult for some reason. Even just starting, some people literally can just they can literally just go up to someone and then start talking to them and they can just talk for like hours or minutes or hours and it's so easy for them. But on the other hand, me who literally struggles to initiate a conversation, I literally can't. It's so hard, man. I genuinely don't feel like I could socialize effectively at all. It's so bad. And it's something that I've been doing for basically all my life, but for I feel like I've never really gotten better at it. Oh, where the hell is my flint and steel? But I feel like I've really never gotten better at socializing with other people, even after all this time. Maybe quarantine just put a really big dent in my social skills. I think that was probably a pretty big reason. Because I feel like quarantine's I mean, I literally talk to people online though. I don't know if that was the main cause for my social, like, just my socially awkwardness. Because in elementary school, I swear, I was insanely talkative. I was loud. Why am I lagging so bad? I was super loud. I was super talkative, and I really could keep up a conversation for like forever. I swear, I had the most energy. I had so much energy, but after quarantine, I just feel like socializing honestly just felt like a chore to me. It felt really like a drain of like a waste of resources, a waste of time. I mean, not like a waste of time, but like it felt really, it was draining, man. It felt super draining just for no reason. It just really drove me away from even wanting to really talk to people, I guess. And it got me a lot more isolated, a little bit more isolated from, I guess, just people, because I didn't want to socialize and mess everything up. Because I work right now, I'm volunteering at one of my local hospitals, and one of the most important parts of, I guess, one of the most important parts of my duties are just is discharging patients. And discharging patients basically just meaning, like, if you don't know, it's just basically just taking them out of the hospital after they're okay to leave, like after a procedure. And and one of like something that the hospital stresses a lot is I need to reassure um, the patient that I'm discharging that everything's okay and like everything worked out well. When sometimes this is like honestly sometimes a daunting task for me because I feel like because most of the patients at the hospital are usually older, normally in like their late 30s, early 40s. Why can't I sleep yet? And this divide between like the generational gap, I feel like the generational like gap in like I guess humor and just uh experiences and stuff like that makes me feel so disconnected. So I never feel like I'm able to initiate a long-lasting converse. Like I'm never able to, because I really do want to socialize with them like a little bit, like just talk to them about I don't know, just anything honestly, because it makes me. Because the thing is, okay, I'm socially anxious, but if I can get a conversation going, it makes me feel good, right? It actually does feel good to get a conversation going and just to talk and talk and talk and have someone that actually like someone that wants to talk to you. It feels good. It feels good, right? But thing is, wait, is this? Yes, it is. It's just the gap between like humor and experiences and stuff like that between I guess millennials and Gen Z. Um, I don't know, the vibe makes me feel so disconnected, and I feel like I can't like things that I say may possibly be just offensive or just like straight out like just like jokes that I say just like land flat, and I don't really want to because the thing is about myself is that I don't really want to I don't know, I don't want to hurt them or like embarrass them anyway or just make them feel awkward in any sense. So a lot of the time I just have to remain silent. And because discharging takes like for I mean, it doesn't take forever, but like it's just a long 5 minutes of taking them down to I don't know to the person who's picking them up, and it's just super awkward. And I hate myself for it because I feel like I could totally do this. I could totally talk to them. It's definitely like in my I don't know if it's even in my skill set, but I feel like it's plausible for me, but I just never am able to take that step to initiate. I'm never able to initiate I'm never able to initiate just a talk between me and the person. And even if I do, if I'm able to, I'm just saying something like, I don't know, how the procedure goes or something like that. Usually never, it doesn't end, it usually just ends with me saying like, okay, okay, that's cool, or something like that. And I never actually keep I never keep the conversation moving forward because I don't know what to talk about, honestly. It's so weird, man, and I really don't like myself for that. I feel like I can make them feel better, and always have this guilt. If I ever mess up a conversation, I always have this guilt that I always could have done better. I feel like all the time. There's so many times where I could have done so much better. I want to respond to them so bad. Sometimes I feel like a robot, honestly, where I have automated responses that just like neutral responses. I'll go like okay or that's crazy or that's cool, where none of those they're just super neutral, and I wouldn't get embarrassed or I wouldn't make anything awkward by saying. I mean, okay, no, I do make things awkward by saying that. Actually, that is a lie. But I usually relay. I like fall back on these responses whenever I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want. I want to take things further, but I also don't want to ruin. I don't know how to explain this, but like, oh, I just don't want to embarrass myself. And a lot of the time, in a conversation between me and another person, it usually just comes down to that. And the thing is, I want to respond, but I feel like I'm never creative enough, or like, I'm not funny enough to actually make jokes and, uh, I guess talk back to them without making things like really weird. Yeah, I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but I really hate that feeling of limbo where you're there, you're in front of someone, it's like a one-on-one, and you have nothing to say because you and the other person have basically nothing in common, I guess. You don't really have that many experiences in common. You don't know each other, but and you're just kind of just sitting there, kind of like staring at each other or staring away, looking away from each other, and you have no idea what to say or what to do, and it feels like you just want to run away, but you can't because that's rude. I don't want to run away from someone like mid conversation. I don't want to do that ever because it feels rude, man. If someone walked away from you while you were talking about something important, would you feel good about that? I don't think so. Probably not. So I really don't want to do anything like that, but it's hard, man. It's hard to stand with that awkwardness that lingers in the air, I guess. Yeah. And awkward moments like that, awkward moments between like me and another person, I swear, they just literally just make me want to. They want me to just freak. I can't. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? I just stuttered again. That's another part I hate about myself. I have horrible, horrible talking habits that I've been trying to fix for so long, and it's not working out. It's really not. It's just I just can't. One of the worst things that I do is just repeating myself in order to try and get substance out of a conversation. It's so weird. It's bad because it just comes off as rambling and just yapping. Sorry for all the rambling that I'm going to do this video, by the way, even if we're like 8 minutes in already. But it's just going to be a gigantic ramble. Um, I tend to repeat myself a lot because usually I have an idea and I want to like reason with it. I don't know. I want to like express the idea more, but at the same time, I want to add substance to the conversation, even if I have like an incomplete sentence fragment. So I usually end up repeating. Okay. I end up repeating a lot of stuff that I say, just trying to keep the conversation going longer and longer and longer. This is an awful spawn, by the way. It's not terrible spawn. I need glowstone for my Christmas tree. That's why I'm here, by the way. I haven't seen the old netherrack textures in so long, too. It's actually insane. The map doesn't show the nether either. That's kind of annoying. And there's a fortress right here. Oh my god. I need glowstone, though. I don't care about this shit. I don't care about any of this stuff. No, it's okay. I'm off track again. I'm off track again. I'm also a bad listener, honestly. I don't think I'm a very good listener myself. Dude, where's the glowstone? How far up do I have to go for glowstone? This is really annoying. And I feel like listening is a super important part of just general socializing as a whole. It's very important, honestly. And I'm really bad at it. I don't know why I'm bad at it. Maybe it's because I just don't like talking to people in general, but I'm just really bad at listening, and not being able to listen to other people makes me feel like an asshole. It makes me feel so bad. I also, okay, probably a lot that's I've done this a lot already, but I kind of just speak without thinking. A lot, you know the phrase like think before you speak. I speak before I think, which is really, it's not very. Oh my God, I did it again. I literally did it again. Oh my God, it feels bad because whenever I whenever I'm talking, I want to get an idea straight. I want to get an idea. How do I get Upton get close to him, by the way? But I want to get an idea set straight, but like I impulsively just like let words come out of my mouth. I can't do this, bro. I actually can't do this. I just impulsively let words come out of my mouth, and because I let words. Oh my God, the music is so loud. The music is so loud. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going back, bro. The music is way too loud. I'll get glowstone another time. The music is so loud right now. I just can't. What was I even talking about again? Oh my God. I don't know what I was talking about, dude. What the? Okay, the thoughts. I have a thought that I want to express, right? But it's incomplete. And then when I start expressing when I start expressing myself and trying to make a sentence, it's my brain like slows down and I'm not able to complete this. I can't think of anything to complete the sentence with. So, I don't know, maybe I'm talking about, yeah, like I'm talking about what I'm talking about right now, like just the idea of repeating myself over and over and over again. Um, if I'm talking about this, maybe I'll say, yeah, I messed it up again. Because my brain doesn't think fast enough to actually make sentences. I can't formulate I hate myself, man. I can't formulate sentences properly. This is why I'm so bad in conversation and why I'm so awful still at making these types of videos. Maybe I'm speaking too fast or I'm just not letting the thoughts flow through my head. But yeah, I don't even know, man. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. And these bad habits have caused me to have so many conversations where I just like mess up in the middle and the whole conversation just becomes awkward for anyone who's involved, especially if I'm stuttering or something in the middle of speech. And I hate it. And whenever this happens, I always look back. I always like okay, whenever I'm done talking to those people, it's so draining by the way. I always look back and I just look back at that moment a few hours later. I just can't get it out of my head. Maybe those people have the others have forgotten about how terrible I sounded, how awkward and nervous I sounded, even in a basic conversation. But I always the the whole situation replays in my head, and I always have these fantasies, not these fantasies, or like these alternate realities in my head where I think always think about ways that I could have said something better or oh my God, there's that stupid incomplete thought thing again. But I always think about how I could have handled the conversation better, or have been funnier, or have made things less awkward. And it makes me already feel like the already it makes me feel even worse about my social skills because it's a negativity spiral again. I think I talked about this before, but it's just a constant negativity spiral that goes through my head, and this negativity spiral really, it honestly causes me to just avoid like, a lot of the time it causes me to avoid social interaction as a whole because I'm so scared and wait, how do you make blocks of gold? But it makes me so where do you make the blocks of gold? Hello? Right here. Okay, but anyways, it always makes me feel bad about myself. I know I always know I could do better. I always know I could do better whenever I'm talking to someone or even talking to the camera. I don't know why I'm getting so nervous talking to the camera and why I'm genuinely having such a hard time computing things in my head. But every single time that happens, I'll look back on this video probably. I'll probably rewatch this and just think about all of the different ways that I could have handled this better. All of the different thoughts that I could have compiled better. All of the thoughts that are super incoherent and just awful to listen to. I feel like I am awful to listen to, man. I don't know how people listen to me because I'm just rambling and rambling and rambling and I don't know. This is the only way I really know how to express like how I truly feel, I guess. I don't know how I feel and how the only way to really get the thoughts out of my head that linger constantly. This is really the only way I know how, and unfortunately, it's a really bad way of getting these thoughts out. Really awful way of feeling this happening. Anything like, and yeah, literally anything. It doesn't even have to be like significant. It could just be a pause in the middle of a sentence, or just like a 3 second pause when I was maybe when I'm talking to someone midway through like midway through a sentence, there could be like a simple 2 second pause where I mess up really badly or something like that, and I always feel like they're judging me whenever I do these types of things. It makes me feel really bad about myself. Even though it's probably not true, they probably don't even care at all, but I still feel bad about myself no matter what. No matter what I do, I still feel really bad about how I act. I act and how I mess everything up for people. Maybe I'm thinking too pessimistically, but it's just something I really struggle with. Oh my god. And any social gatherings are the worst, man. I hate social gather. I hate social gatherings sometimes because a lot of the time, during social gatherings, if I don't have a friend along with me, or if I don't have someone I guess I trust with me, or just like by my side, it's always super awkward with me because a lot of the time I rely on other people, other mutuals, in order to I rely on my mutual friends and stuff to in order to like get conversations going with other people or to just make other friends. So if I don't have any friends along with me, it's really difficult for me to, I guess, like open up to other people and allow myself to converse with strangers, I guess. And this tree looks freaking awful, by the way. Hold on. Am I supposed to put the ornaments like in I don't even. Ah, the redstone looks so bad on that. I'm taking out all the redstone. Well, I'm taking out all the redstone again. Do a pick. Okay, yeah, I do. I'm taking off all the redstone. But yeah, if I don't have anyone with me, whether it's a social gathering or even like a group project or anything like that, it's so difficult for me to talk to people. I just can't. I really struggle to initiate conversation because I always think my first impressions have to be perfect. You know, because like everyone says first impressions are like the most important thing in the world, and I really took that to heart. And I've real. Are you freaking kidding me? The pick broke. It's fine. But I always take this to heart, and I always think that if I'm not gonna make a good impression, first impression, why should I even talk to someone? Like, why should I even talk to that person at all? It's useless. It's such a bad way to think about myself, but it's unfortunately the way that I always do. Maybe I'll put wool on here. I'll put wool on here instead. I'll put the wool, and because I'm going to college next year, and one of my biggest worries about going to college, with this being as socially awkward as I am, is that I'm not going to be able to make friends because I relied so heavily on like mutuals and things like what the hell is going on? Because I rely so heavily on mutuals and other friends to get closer to anyone around me, and without if I don't have any if I don't have any friends going to like same college as I am, how am I going to make friends, man? I'm going to be so bad. I'm going to be genuinely horrible at making friends. It's gonna be so bad. I hate social. I don't know if it's just me, but socializing is just it's so draining, man. So you just even talking to someone for like 1 to 2 hours really just drains all the energy out of me. I have maybe I think I just have a really short social battery. A very small social battery, so I get exhausted so easily. But even if it's just like a 1 minute, like a one just talking to someone for like an hour or something like that, it feels so draining. It feels like everything's being taken out of me whenever I just need to hold a conversation with someone, especially like parties and stuff like that. I don't even go to that many parties, just like family gatherings. Even that's draining, man. I don't know why. Because I have all these habits when I'm talking to my friends too. I'm not very I have all these habits because I still feel like I need to be like good or not good, but like um how do I say this? But just like just acceptable around my friends and not awkward and anything like I don't know why I'm so awkward around my friends sometimes. It's so weird because I feel like a lot of my friends um they just have better chemistry with other people instead of me. Like, why would you want to talk to me if the person next to you or the person closer to you can handle a conversation better than I can? I swear, half my conversations end with like one sentence, or yeah, literally one sentence or just like an incomplete thought, and then the whole thing's ruined. It's awkward. Why don't you just talk to the person next to you? Which is what I constantly think. Maybe they do like talking to me, but like it's just, I hate myself. I hate this video. I hate everything. Oh my god. I can't speak, man. I think I'm losing my yapping touch. I swear I think I was a little better at this before. But now it seems so I don't know, everything I say seems so useless and just like there's no substance in it. I'm just repeating myself over and over again. It's just this happens again, man. Oh my god. I can't do this anymore, bro. I can't do this anymore. I really can't. Because I had this social battery. How am I having this like weak social battery even in front of, even not even in front of anyone? This is a camera and I'm already struggling to talk for a long time. It's been what, 20 minutes and I don't think I've gotten all my points across yet. There's still more I want to talk about, but yet I ramble, and I don't actually get these. I have so much to talk about that I could have compacted into like a 30, not even 30-minute video, literally 15 minutes. This video could have been 15 minutes, but no. I decided to yap and yap and yap and yap and yap, and I decided to elongate everything for no reason, and decided to put it in like 40 minutes. Like, I don't understand. That judgment video less than, should have been less than 20 minutes, but I had to elongate it with my constant repetition and constant fragmented thoughts. I just wish I was better at talking, man. 'Cause it's so bad. It's so bad in front of even, especially people I don't know. I struggle and I stutter and I feel awful about myself all the time. Whenever I even just mess up a single time, and I just ruin that interaction and I ruin any chance of talking to them again, or I just and I I've now avoid people, which is even worse, man. It's even worse. What am I gonna do with myself, man? Do we even have a poppy in here? I don't even have red dye, do I? I don't even have red dye. I can't even make this stupid tree. I'll just put like wool on there or something, man. Oh man, I need to go get cactus so I can dye the sheep green. The sheep green, man. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just making a Christmas tree right now because it's like literally Christmas in 2 days by the time I'm recording this. Red flowers. Okay, never mind. We're good. 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 We're good, man. Why is it so hard, bro? I don't understand. Why can't I just let socializing click like that? Just like a snap. I can't even snap. Like just a snap of a finger for me. Why doesn't it just click for me, but it clicks so easily for other people? I don't even know why I isolate myself either. Like it's so stupid. It's so stupid, man. If I isolate myself more, nobody will ever want to talk to me. I'll dye the gray ones. I'll dye the blue ones. Okay, now I can cut these guys. Cut these guys off. It's gotten so bad to the point, like, my anxiety has gone so bad to the point where I tend to actually I genuinely avoid people like that I know. I avoid people that I know because I don't want to embarrass myself talking to them, or I don't want them to feel awkward talking to me. Maybe it's selfish of me to, yeah, I think it's so selfish of me actually. What am I talking about? It's so selfish of me to desire my own my own happiness over my friends. Maybe they do want to talk to me. Maybe they do. Maybe they are eager to socialize with me. But I literally isolate myself from them because I feel like I can't. I feel like I'll just make everything worse. Maybe I don't make everything worse. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's so selfish of me just to think that these mistakes will continue to just ruin my mental over and over and over and over and over again. I don't have enough yellow wool yet. Come on. No, 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 no. Why are there two creepers? Stop! Stop! I'm going in the water. I'm going in the water. Why are there two creepers in my barn? Okay, just lead them away from me. Lead them away from me. You don't do damage when I'm in the water, right? Wait. Yeah, they did nothing. Okay. Let's go! Alright. I guess one more thing I want to touch on before I end this is that I do like conversation, honestly. I think talking to people, if you do get a good conversation going, is something that I really desire, and I really do enjoy when that happens. But sometimes there's just points that I just want a third wheel. This third wheel of it alleviates all that stress from like, okay, how do I describe this? But like, it alleviates all the stress that comes with just trying to be like perfect and trying to make every single word count in a convo. It's alleviated because you don't have to rely on yourself to carry an entire conversation. You have another person beside you that can do more talking. And maybe it's like really like kind of like damn, I can't speak, man. But maybe it's just a little my God, I can't even get the thought across in my head. But maybe I can't, never mind. You know what? I'm not even gonna complete that. I'm not even gonna complete that. Point is, third wheeling's fine because I don't have to do work. I don't have to talk as much as I need to. And I think that's great. I think that's awesome. I think it's cool. I think I need to get better still. Maybe it's just me avoiding my problems, but it just feels good. Okay? It feels better. I need to make this tree higher. I need to make it higher, higher, higher. I don't even have glowstone, man. I'll get glowstone off camera or something. Man, I really do. These capabilities. Hmm. Yeah. It's just, why would you talk to me when you have like everyone else beside you to talk to? Man, I'm so freaking pessimistic. I think it's time to end the video. I think that's enough for today. That's enough, Mr. West. Please, no more today. Damn. Okay, here we go. I think that's all I wanted to talk about for this video. I think unfortunately my social skills have not improved very much, at least. I still rely on other people, and I'm still scared for the future that I don't get better at this and I struggle with even talking to people, like anybody. I swear I get nervous every single time, and I feel like I'm gonna make things worse and worse and worse. I hope that gets better soon because I really don't want this to happen all the time. When I don't want, maybe I just overthink things too much, and I'm just just trying to perfection in a conversation. Is that even possible, man? I don't even know, man. But yeah, hopefully I don't worry about that in the future. And I'm such an idiot. I literally got nothing done. I put ornaments on the tree, and that's it in 30 minutes. That's like, how is that even possible, bro? Well, I'll put these up here, I guess. Yeah, don't be like me. Go outside, please. Go outside. And I think that's gonna be it for the video, man. I just guess I've been rambling so much that I can't clearly state my thoughts anymore. It's all a blur to me, man. It's all a blur. It's all the same. Everything's the same. I don't feel like doing this anymore. I'm gonna upload this anyway, even if it's bad, because I think I want to keep this as it's like, maybe I'll look back and be like, how the hell is this guy messing up every single sentence over and over and over again? Like, it's not something you should be doing. You are 18. Yeah, I still suck at socializing, and I hope you guys don't, because I hope you guys are better than I am. Yeah, that'll be it for this video. Um, I'll get glowstone and maybe I'll post a Christmas video, but yeah, I mean, so far it's been pretty good. Everything's been pretty good around here so far. I haven't been on the world in a while, but it's been fun. I'll see you guys later, hopefully. Peace out, everyone. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading. I feel indebted to you guys because I don't know, my views have been going down and Ah, never mind. I'm just gonna end it here before I say anything else stupid. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys. I'll see you next video. Goodbye.